Alright, hello all, welcome back to the Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle video here. So today we are going to be clearing some of the missions I have left on this new seriously serious all-out battle versus Super Buu. Now the missions, well, the limited time missions, and we'll go over those in just a moment, do go away in like 2 days. So getting around to this a little late, but obviously do need to get around to it in general. You know, it's a decent bit of rewards to let go of, right? So, firstly, the mission here, this is the permanent one, is to clear stage 4 with 6 Hybrid Saiyans. That might be pretty easy. The Super Buu stage wasn't that difficult, but we'll see. And then our missions over here, okay, there we go, are to clear with a super of every type, and then also to clear with 6 strength type characters on the team. So just a couple of missions left here. Not too difficult, I imagine. But in total, we'll get 5 stones, or I suppose rather, you know, I'll get 5 stones, which is obviously I do want those. I mean, we're rapidly approaching the new, or rather, I suppose the Tanabata replacement celebration. We know there's some sort of reveal on the 26th early in the morning for me. If I had to imagine, it's probably going to be like a campaign theme, and like the arts, they'll probably show more details later on, but I guess I don't know that for certain. We'll have to see. But that being said, I mean, let's just get started here. I do have the teams already made, and we'll see how this goes. I'm not really too sure what to expect. So I do have my 6 STR, my Hybrid Saiyan, and then the... Oh, right, I was like, where's my Super Buu type? I was going to use this one for the Super Buu type. So I guess we'll just start out with this one, and then we'll move on as is to maybe like Hybrid Saiyan and then finish off with the Strength. I don't know. I mean, it's not necessarily particular order to do this in. I do think potentially that Hybrid Saiyan one might be the most difficult, but I guess we'll see. So let's jump in here. We'll figure it out. But I mean, this stage wasn't that tough, so I imagine it should be pretty easy. Although we will find out in just a moment, I suppose.
It's about time I got a chance to fight. It's pretty obvious you're not going to defeat him by yourself. Sorry for the wait, Kakarot. Ready when you are, Vegeta.
Okay, so what do we have here? I forget exactly. Okay, I forgot exactly what he does. It's just the defense raise. Yeah, I mean, if he's just raising his defense, this should be pretty simple. Well, shit. I can't get. Well, hey, I don't like this. I can't get enough orbs for both of them. Man, what the fuck? No, I don't. That's bullshit. Okay, I guess I'll just grab this and see maybe if I can get some stuff to drop down. Are the int orbs gonna drop? No, okay. Yeah, no, I messed that up. Well, that's very unfortunate. There was not too much I could do with the orbs there. But yeah, I mean, I'm really excited for this Tanabata replacement celebration. I will say, personally, I think it's going to be ROF. I mean, it's not like I have a crystal ball or anything by any means. I mean, who knows exactly what it's going to be, but if I had to, you know, bet everything on red, you know, it's like, what am I saying? I feel like it's ROF. I don't... I mean, there's just so much that lines up, right? And I'll go over a lot of it. Honestly, I probably should have made... In fact, I might even still But I'd probably wait until we get another teaser, if we get another teaser, rather. But I mean, there's a lot of stuff that's, I think, pointing towards it. Now, whether or not this is all just going to be a bunch of bullshit, I mean, I don't know. But the hint they gave us, it was a golden medal in space. Now, in regards to a golden medal in space, right? We have several sort of clues. I mean, Frieza gets revived, you know, and then he goes on a little training arc in space before he after being revived, you know, he goes on a little training arc before he comes back. We have Toriyama's interview, right, where I forget the exact wording he used, but I've seen the quote of it, and I even shared it on Twitter. Well, rather, I suppose I quote tweeted what someone else shared. But it was something along the lines of being he chose gold as the color for the form because it reminded him of like being sort of number one, like from a medal, and he was, it was like trying to portray how strong Frieza was. It's something along those lines. I forget the exact words he used. But I mean, we have that. I mean, it's like the 10th anniversary of ROF. You know, that was this year, right? We do have. I mean, they've been spamming all these tag characters, right? I mean, they clearly, and it is a great mechanic. Don't get me wrong. I really, the tag mechanic is so fun. But they've been spamming the motherfucker, okay? So, I mean, if you could tell me of well, I don't want to say a better. Like, there's probably a lot of better moments, but I'd say ROF. You know what Vegeta and like Goku, that scene. I do think it's probably one of the more obvious things that come to mind when you think of like a tag. I don't know. It's just like you have that, and then there's also all the easy A's. I mean, they have that transforming Final Form Frieza, the Golden Frieza card, and that's the only character I believe from 2020, and they got like half of 2021 done or something like that, right? And
Trunks, you think this is the end? Think about the next, or think about your pride. Saiyan blood flows in your veins. If you're my son, as you claim, then I won't tolerate you losing to anyone. I will get stronger. Stronger than the enemy, and stronger than you.
I don't like talking during the animations. My apologies there. I honestly, I feel like we might even have a little bit more of 2021 done. I can't just remember it all off the top of my head, but I mean, I feel like we've gotten most of, well, not most, but like at least most of the early half of like 2022 done, right? So the fact that Golden Frieza has just been sitting there for so long, I mean, when they have a character sitting for so long like that, it's very obvious that they are saving them for something, right? I mean, you look at, I mean, even in Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, you know, he easy ate with GDC. We were all, you know, it's very obvious they have some GT celebration coming. I mean, we were all saying, you know, everyone who's actually paid attention to like the easy A's. I mean, it was very obvious because they're not gonna just have him saved for so long for nothing. And obviously with Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, I mean, he's definitely a major easy A, even as a TUR. And then, I mean, look at like last year, Broly Worldwide, where we had, and kind of funnily enough, because, you know, it's sort of in the same time slot that Tanabata will be in, but the Tech Broly was, I believe, the oldest premium character without an easy A, right? And I mean, it was obviously going to be some sort of movies theme. I personally didn't think it was going to be double Broly, especially because we had just, especially on Global, I mean, we had just gotten Super Broly. So that, I mean, that was a little surprising, for me at least. But I mean, it was double Broly. So we got, you know, Tech Broly in there, and it's like they just have, they look at this, have all this stuff planned out. And now, sure, they can EZA characters wherever, and even if it doesn't make sense, I mean, they've shown time and time again they will. But they've also shown, at least in my opinion, that they sort of do that as like a quote-unquote last resort. Typically, they do try to make the EZAs make sense with the celebration, right? It makes sense with the units coming out. I mean, obviously they don't always, but they do try to get some sort of thematic thing going.
I told you we needed a plan, yet here we are.
Relax. I'm sure we'll find a way. We always do.
Sure, except for all the times we've died. This energy. Could it be? Vegeta!
Yes! I knew it was you!
Kakarot!
Okay, there we go. That should be all the animations. I mean, I could go into Gogeta, but I'm not gonna do it. I'll do something like this. This should work out pretty well. But yeah, I'm really excited. I mean, we also have the 2022 Cooler Worldwide EZAs. I mean, if you just look at everything that's like lined up for it, it makes way too much sense to me. The only other themes I can really see it being are Namek, maybe. I don't know, because I mean, when I saw that hint, the initial thought I got from it was I saw a lot of resemblance, and it seems a lot of people just took it at face value. That's the gold medal. So technically we don't even know if it is just supposed to be a gold medal. I think it probably is, but at least for me, when I saw it at first glance, I thought of like the Dragon Ball radar, and it's like in space. I was like, okay, so they're going to Namek to search for the Dragon Balls to revive Piccolo, right? And obviously that'd be Super Saiyan Goku and full power Frieza, or probably rather Kaioken Goku transforming and Final Form Frieza transforming. But I mean that I don't know. I think that's definitely a thing. There is also and I don't know why it'd be in space, but I saw for like superhero. I mean, there's a lot of EZAs lined up for superhero, and the sort of stars in the background like line up very faintly to make like a red ribbon symbol. And the gold medal could be because Japan is like it's like one of those participation medals they'll give out to like kindergartners. So it could be that, I suppose, but I don't. To me, it makes way too much sense to not be ROF or to be ROF, I suppose. I don't know. I guess we'll see. I mean, the reveal is at the time of recording this, I think it's at 12, 16, 40. I think it's, well, like 39 and a half-ish hours out from the time I'm recording this, I think. So, I mean, we're going to find out sooner rather than later. 100%. So I'm very excited to see what it's going to be. I mean, I'm gathering up my Dragon Stones either way. I mean, I was gonna say, I mean, they could do some stuff that I wouldn't be so hyped for, but honestly, I mean, Dokkan's probably gonna be after Tanabata. And to be fair, this is the first year where we, are fully synced, so we don't fully understand everything. Like, going into Golden Week, for example, no one would have guessed it would have been a Carnival LR. We know going forward, that's a Carnival LR slot. That's a new thing this year, right? So they could still do a lot of stuff with the second part of the year, especially when you consider we had the Hero Celebration before that, and November is usually like the most dead time of the year. But the Hero Celebration was like the one big like breath of life they had into it, and that's gone now. So we do know that the Heroes characters that are already in game are still going to receive EVAs. I said that last year. So I mean, whether or not that's going to be okay, we're going to see like collaboration still being in November. and you know, we get like Shallot from Dragon Ball Legends, or Shueisha, or whoever the hell finally allows us to like collab with other games. You know, like in the very early times of Dokkan. I mean, this predates me. We did have a One Piece collab. You know, it was like in the first year or something of Dokkan. There was a One Piece collab. So maybe like a One Piece collab could be pretty cool. Just, you know, I'd like to see them do more of that stuff in general. You know, obviously, I'm a big Dragon Ball fan. I mean, I don't really care about One Piece. I haven't watched One Piece. It's not. I don't want One Piece because I'm a like, oh my god, you know, I need One Piece in the game. Like I personally, I don't really care about One Piece itself, but it's just the idea of, you know, I think collabs are cool, and getting that sort of stuff in the game would be nice. So and once again, I mean that's a big part I feel of in the past. It's been a big part of November, the sort of collab celebrations. So I would like to see that continue. I don't know if it will, obviously. I mean, who knows what they're going to do? You know, I mean, we typically have the Carnival LR for Christmas, you know, and then we have, well, actually, I mean, to be fair, it usually comes out more like in the, what, like 14th-ish range, something like that. And then we get New Year's around normal Christmas time, usually. So, I mean, I don't know about that one specifically, I guess. Once again, I mean, there's still a lot of unknowns with this year. So we're going to have to see. And plus, I mean, we don't even know if it's going to go exactly as Tanabata used to, right? I mean, Tanabata in the past was a Dokkan Fest LR. Well, starting from 2023, I suppose. A Dokkan Fest LR with a Carnival LR, you know? And that was Super Saiyan 4 Goku in Omega 2023. And then for 2024, obviously, we had Tech UI Goku, AGL Jiren. So, I mean, is it going to be part 1 Dokkan Fest LR, part 2 Carnival LR? Are they going to do like, you know, one part gets a dual Dokkan Fest LR, and then the next part's a Carnival LR, or is part 1 just going to be Dokkan Fest LR, Carnival LR, and then maybe they throw like a yellow coin in at the end, because like they love throwing in extra characters this year, seemingly. I know it's the 10th year, but there's been a lot of extra characters this year, so I mean we don't know. It's definitely going to be interesting, I think, to see how everything's going to be handled still. You know, honestly, let me just finish this off with the Vegito active before this fucker heals his whole health bar again. Okay, let's do this.
You think you're the only one who can manage that little trick?
Okay, there we go. Now we do got one done. Now we need to do Hybrid Saiyan and Strength. I really don't know about Hybrid Saiyan without having my own LR Gohan, but I guess we'll see how it goes. You know, I'm not too sure about this one, but we'll see. I guess I'll probably do Hybrid Saiyan for this clear then, because I do think it's probably going to be more tough than Strength. I mean, looking at Strength here, it's not like the most strong in general. Like I mean, we could definitely lose with this, but I mean, if I just like rush like the actives, I think it should be pretty easy. So we'll see. But here, I mean, I don't know. I mean, I feel like we don't have a lot of damage, but I guess we'll find out in just a moment. So let's jump in and do this one.
All right, let's do this.
But yeah, I'm really excited. And there's also like, you know, from 2022 back on ROF, Tanabata sort of theme. I mean, we do have the Dokkan Fest TUR, Blue Goku Vegeta, and their initial release was very, very poorly handled. Not not a greatly designed card, unfortunately. And leading up to that character releasing, and obviously I wasn't making content back then, but I was for a while very like pro. We need to get an ROF, dual Dokkan fest at some point. And then we got that celebration. It's like, it is what it is, I guess. But I just that character I think needs redeemed. And also, I mean, just for Golden Frieza, I would say there genuinely could not be a better time for him to release. I think all of the difficult content is short content. You could probably still get away with running him right now on like Omega's team from all the support Omega gives. Because Golden Frieza on his first turn specifically does have 90% damage reduction. Now the issue with Golden Frieza is he does lose his damage reduction even on turns that he's not there. And obviously that's a pretty big issue for him to do that. But I mean, it is a part of his design that he does do that. So for him though, I mean, obviously with everything being short, even if they don't like adjust that sort of damage reduction ability at all, he would still obviously be very powerful in this meta. And I mean, he got as low as like what was it, like I think he gets as low as 30% damage reduction. I would not be surprised if they just like give him guard or something. Like honestly, his first turn 90% damage reduction guard, and then his next turn would be I think it goes down. Like I think he loses it very fast, isn't it? Like 15% per turn. His next turn would be like 60% guard, and then his next turn, presuming you're keeping him on the rotation, his next turn would be at the lowest end, like 30% damage reduction guard. So I think his EZA could be very, very powerful and very, very interesting. And I mean, it is 2022, so I mean, it's in line for this year. I know, I don't want to get myself too hyped for it. I feel like I do this a lot, throughout the years of, just, I really like the Dragon Ball Z stuff, and in particular, I really do like, like the Android Cell Saga and the Namek Saga. I really like the Saiyan Saga too. I don't know. I really like all those sagas. They're all so good in my opinion. But it's hard for me to rate them. It is, but I just at least, and I'm talking about sagas as a whole. But as in for just straight up particular like favorite villains, I would say that probably it does bounce around for me between like Frieza and Cell. So I mean, I definitely, leading up to, like, the 10th anniversary and leading up to GDC, and like I'm always on the lookout. Like, okay, here's the celebration. We get Namek stuff, and it's never this. It's never the celebration. We get Namek stuff. So I honestly do want Namek more than ROF. I don't want to cope for it. Because I really do think that just in the environment we have right now, it does make a lot more sense to me that we would see RWAF. So I guess, and with everything we know, rather. So I guess we'll see how that pans out. But either way, I'm very excited. I feel like it really has to be one of those. Like, the only other thing I can, like, maybe superhero, like I said. And then it's like, what the hell is it going to be? Is it'd have to be like a transforming Beast Gohan, but we just got Beast Gohan for the 9th anniversary. I mean, it's literally been like a little over a year for Global. I feel like they wouldn't use that so soon. Maybe I'm wrong about that. I don't know, but I really just I I really don't see them using that so soon. So because then the carnival would have to be. Well, I suppose technically it could be a transforming Beast Gohan with a transforming Orange Piccolo, right? Or just like even a carnival Orange Piccolo, just straight up Orange Piccolo. Because the only other thing, I feel like they're not going to do another Cell Max this soon. I mean, who knows if they'll ever do another Cell Max, but like Tag Gammas would be really cool, but I feel like they wouldn't do it right now. So I don't know. I mean, it's definitely going to be very interesting. And other than that, like Buu Saga maybe, because it's like, you know, the "you are number one" Vegeta speech. But I mean, let's just be honest here. Would that be a cool moment to get a tag? Yes. Do I think that moment's actually probably going to get a tag next year? Also, yes, considering we're getting the 8th anniversary LR EZA. And even besides that, I mean, the carnival would sort of have to be Kid Buu. And are we kidding ourselves? Like, Kid Buu's never coming. All right, that man is never coming. And what EZAs would there be? I feel like Buu Saga is done until next year, because there are a few EZAs we could get next year for Buu Saga, but I really don't see it. I feel like it really has to be ROF, Namek, Superhero. One of those three. I'd say it's probably like 70 ROF, 20 Namek, and then, or honestly, fuck, like 25 Namek, and then like 5 percentages, obviously, Superhero. So I guess we'll see. Here, let me use the, I want to finish that point. Let me use the active here.
Goten, Trunks, let's go all out.
Okay.
Okay, now we actually get both this sort of, I mean, I don't know that it procs twice, but technically we have both of his conditions there. So I'm really excited. You know, either way, I feel like I feel like this is at the celebration we're getting Frieza of some sort, so I'm really excited for that. And you know, it's also like, because why I mentioned we don't know if they're going to follow the same banner format is, I mean, we do already know they're going to change at least one thing in particular with the celebration. You know, the yearly Memorial Dragonstones. We do know. I mean, they posted about this on Twitter like a week ago or something. We do know that is now a part of, you know, the thing we get every year. We get with Worldwide. We know that's a part of Tanabata, which is obviously, you know, I feel like less so in recent years, because they've like added options to give like rainbow tickets and, you know, just like direct purchases. So in the past, it'd be like just a bunch of summons for old characters on these big banners, which we'll see how I use mine. I don't even know how much I'm gonna get, obviously, but I still think it's a very big part of the celebration, or rather, it's going to be. But also, I mean, there's for the Tanabata celebration, right? I mean, there's the sort of, you know, I don't know, maybe, is it fair to call it a bait banner? I don't know. We have the sort of the banner that would it'd have the new Dokkan Fest LR, then it'd have the anniversary characters, and then it'd have like the last year's Tanabata character, and then it just have like a shit ton of like other featured characters. It has like 15 featured characters total or some bullshit like that. But I mean, I don't know. Like, are they still gonna do that? I feel like that's kind of at least in theory, that's a big part of the celebrations. So I do expect that they're still going to maybe do that. I mean, I don't know, because it's like we just had the anniversary characters return. all of them return with GDC. So, are they just going to return again? Is there some reality, which I would say I do not think so. Do not get your hopes up for this. I'm spitballing here. We don't know. Is there some reality where the GDC characters return so fast? Technically, yes, but I would say it's not going to happen. That's just not going to happen. We're not even a month away from when the celebration ends. Like that's not happening. So a big part of that banner was like the first return of the anniversary characters, and they've already returned. So I mean, sure, it'd be cool for them to return again, especially if they add a Carnival banner version, because it was just the Dokkan Fest banner version before. So if they have a Carnival banner version of that, where it's all of the carnivals from Anniversary and then the new carnival, I'd actually maybe be very interested in that one. I'm not gonna lie, because there's a lot of carnival characters I can use and just use dupes for in general. But I don't have Goku Frieza. You know, Super Saiyan 4 Goku dupe would be cool, stuff like that. So I mean, we're still, there's so much to find out. We're definitely in a very exciting period, but I mean, we still got a little bit to go. I did see that, honestly, let me get the Gotenks active in here. This was already known before the sort of maintenance. Well, not known, but theorized. There's an account I follow. It's Rick or something like that. This person is always damn near dead on. I mean, I would not be surprised if it's just a dev leaking stuff just to hype the community up. I don't know. This person is always just dead on with her guesses, and they said several days before we knew that the celebration would probably start on or by the 29th, because there should be a banner coming on the 29th. And lo and behold, after that maintenance, they had a notice in there that something about, now I don't know if this was the font change that we already see in the summon section, that they changed the font for Dragon Sons for whatever reason. But they did say going from August 29th forward that new banners would have, starting with the banner coming on that date, there would be I'm some sort of change, right? So I mean, it's just a lot to I'm a global player, so I'm used to this part of the year being very crazy, but I don't know, it's just, I'm very excited because just in general, this year my summons actually did go pretty well with GDC, I'd say overall. I mean, I feel like part 2 could have gone better. But overall, I'm very happy, satisfied, whatever term you want to use, with my summons for GDC.
Let's do this.
You know, I just thinking about last year, where I literally only got Broly. Now, to be fair, I did actually end up getting 2 dupes of Broly, and I wasn't even trying to. I was just trying to get fucking Int Golden Frieza, but he did not want to appear in my summons. Oh, I do not like... Fuck. Rosé's on his own. He's not going to have his guard. That's not too good. I definitely got to get the super easy Zamasu over there. But yeah, it's just... It's so crazy. You know, that I actually... Because GDC, I honestly think it's the best celebration of all time. 10th anniversary, I'm not someone who hates it like a lot of people do. I feel like there was a lot of fair criticisms of it. Especially the shit they kept pulling. I mean, they did this 3 or 4 fucking times during anniversary. where they just would not tweet shit at the same time. So we'd always be like so far behind on like the EZA details, our super EZA details, and it was just really fucking annoying. Yo, hold on, goddamn, I just got one shot. Well, that's not gonna work. Okay. I don't know what to do for strength. Honestly, this team, when I threw it together, I was like, I don't know if this is really gonna work. I don't know. This one I was definitely questionable about. Is there final trump card Earthling maybe? If I do double TN, would that, how many? I'm not gonna lie, I always forget who's on final trump card. I might be able to get something to work here actually. Yeah, okay, so we can grab him, Gogeta, and I suppose Dragon Fist. He'd probably be pretty good. Slot 2-3, obviously, but yeah, I'll grab Dragon Fist and I guess Bulma. I don't know. I mean, she'd probably get fucked up. She does have support from Double TN though. I'm thinking about her or Kefla, honestly. I'll try Kefla. We'll see how this goes. Maybe this will be better. No, wait, is that? He's not an Earth protecting hero. Yeah, what the fuck? Oh, let me guess. There's no fucking TN on the friends list, is there? Oh no, there is. Hey, why is Vegito showing up then? TN's not even on the leader skill. Okay, man. Whatever. Okay, well, hopefully this will go better. I think this should. But yeah, this part of the year is definitely.
I might just possibly be able to have an enjoyable fight.
It's just like it's a peak timeline, I think. I being synced, you know, I suppose that's also part of it. Like finally being synced, it definitely, obviously lets me look past a lot of bullshit. You know, because I mean, there's definitely been some bullshit things with the year, but I've just been enjoying 2025 so much because we've been seeing. I always hate seeing. God damn, TN. I always hate seeing the bullshit that people like spout. That it's like, oh well, you know, the sync made the community more toxic. I hate seeing that narrative. I think that's a bullshit narrative. I do not agree with that at all. I feel like the community's not been in a good place, but I do not think the sync is to blame for that. I think a big part of it is whatever the fuck happened in the dev room in regards to Golden Week. I mean, that whole celebration just something was going on over there. Okay, I mean, Hit was really good. Kefla was really good. Obviously, the new Carnival LR is really good, but like they lead fucking, you know, what's the Universe 6, right? And they don't go into Kefla, and like there's just a whole lot of issues. You know, I mean, just Blue Kaioken Goku in general, like the entire damn thing. Oh, that's not good. At least it's the friend one. He's 55% still though. Yeah. Okay, well, maybe if I had like Blue Goku and Rose together immediately, that would have gone better. And now I'm not gonna be able to fucking like of course. Why would I find? Here, let me just jump in and I'll pose it.
Let's do this.
We'll see if this works. But yeah, I dislike that narrative so much. I just do not agree fundamentally. I think a big part of it is how they handled Golden Week. I would also say that I disagree
Let's do this.
Okay, how about, it's not that the community became more toxic, it's that the toxicity is happening at the same time as major stuff. And maybe that doesn't make sense at first, but what I mean by that is, at least from what I've seen on Twitter, it's the same fucking people that were complaining about everything pre-sync. They're complaining about everything post-sync. But the difference is, and I hate to say this because I am a global player, a lot of those people are global players. You know, just quite frankly, a lot of them are. And those global players are now complaining at the same time something's happening, instead of, 3 to 6 months later. It's like, okay, well, why is that an issue? The issue, well, it starts to become an issue because of the fact that they're doing it at the same time, which is why you've seen a lot of people say, and if you've been on Twitter, you've probably just straight up seen, there's been a lot of bait this year. A lot of people are baiting. And I don't think, honestly, I don't think that it even is more bait. I feel like the issue is that the bait, the complaining, whatever have you, is just getting more visibility because it's happening at the same time as major things are happening, right? So it's like, God damn, hey, fuck you, Kefla. Because it's happening at the same time, obviously there's more attention on the game in general. Because a lot of people, global players, unfortunately, for example, complained about the 9th anniversary. 9th anniversary was peak. They did some weird things with the scheduling on the global side that they did not do with the JP side. I don't know why. But I mean, there's always some fair complaints about everything. But there was a lot of complaints about the 9th anniversary, whereas when it happened on JP, everyone was like, "Oh, this is the best celebration of all time, damn near." It's like, just the perspective, how it changed between both the versions getting it. And it's not even that global player, that the global player base got it. So then, it sucked. It just, it's the people, the people that are playing global. And I'm not one of these people. And it's not even a lot of global players. But there is a very select, very extremely loud minority of global players that just complain about everything, make bait tweets about everything. And they're getting more visibility now more than ever because it's happening at the same time. So I feel like that's the issue, with the sort of toxicity that there's been on like Twitter or something. I don't think it has anything, well, besides like Golden Week, the Golden Week blunder packaged between Pycon and Mercenary Tao. Like, both those characters need a representation. Did they need that representation if that was going to be the Golden Week? They could have waited. Yo, can I get fucking TN? What is going on here? Please, game, please. Give me TN. This is not going so well. I might honestly cut away and come back if I can't get TN. But yeah, I don't know. I just think it's less about the sync and more about, it's the same people, but they're just getting more attention. I guess, long story short, TLDR. That's what I think is the main contribution. And I mean, maybe I'm wrong, but I feel like if you are on Twitter a lot, or at least engaging with the Dokkan community in general a lot, I feel like it's a pretty, I mean, maybe not like blatantly obvious, but if you like think about it, I mean, I feel like it really is just like the same people that are just, they're getting more eyes. Thank God, fucking TN. Now more than ever. So now, I just seeing the one shit talk tweet, everyone obviously is like, oh, okay, well, this is what people are saying, and it really does suck because it's and I'm not even gonna say a lot of big accounts, and I'm not gonna name names either, but there are certain big accounts that are very notorious for doing it on the Dokkan community. So I don't know. I'm really excited. I think 2025, at least for me, and especially coming off of GDC, I've been enjoying the game more so now, more so than ever. So we're in such a great timeline, in my opinion, and I cannot wait, to see what they're cooking for Tanabata here. Now speaking of cooking, I'm getting cooked by this fucking Super Buu. I'll tell you what. I did not. I thought the Hybrid Saiyan mission was gonna be harder than this shit. I can barely even damage this guy. I mean, this is pretty crazy. I need to. I mean, I already have it set up. I think I need to do like Tien and just Gogeta together. Because Gogeta does have. Ooh, we actually got the. Okay. That's huge. Gogeta does have the defense lowering. And I'm going to need a lot of defense lowering. As well as just in general, his damage. I feel. If I am hoping to make it through this. So we'll see how this goes. I'm definitely. I could still very much lose. God damn. Of course, it has to be the first hit again. Like, if it'd just be the second hit, I feel like we'd do a lot better tanking it. Maybe I'm wrong about that, but I think we would, at least. And obviously, Tien's really good for getting his, he has his defense lower. So, I mean, we're going to look very good on this rotation. I mean, this one actually might be pretty challenging. Now, thankfully, the Super this turn has already happened. So I think we should be pretty safe. I mean, Dragon Fist Goku probably needs to dodge. I don't know how he'd do against normals. He probably needs to dodge, but as long as he's dodging, I think the win should be pretty easy here. Because, we have like Tag Blue Goku next turn. Obviously, that should go fairly well, so. And then Kefla here, as long as we get the orbs. Yeah, I feel pretty confident about this. I will say, though, I mean, unfortunately, Goku Black doesn't have this entirely. He only has 100% and 40%. So that is worth keeping in mind. Oh, no, never mind, because Tien's extreme. Never mind. False alarm, false alarm. We have it. I always forget that he's fucking extreme. I mean, it makes sense, but... Okay, I can get 5 orbs there. That gets her... Actually, no, goddamn. I get the full thing. Never mind. Okay, and then... Dude, his heal is so crazy. But, Blue Goku supering first, and then Rose supering. Well, actually, this is just the 12 key. I didn't get the... Yeah, neither of them got the 18 key. Damn. Their buffs would do quite a bit for Kefla, obviously. At least, I mean... Okay, so the super happening here is good. I didn't dodge it, but thankfully Blue Goku's God, and we live. Kefla does have the greatly lower defense. I believe it's greatly lower, so I mean we have that going for us. But we're not in the best situation, I don't think, right now. We might honestly die in this one. We're gonna have to see how this goes. I suppose we actually will, now that I think about it. No, we should be fine. Because Tien will still have his buff. Or Kefla failed his fucking dodge. God damn it. Is there gonna be another Tien here, or am I gonna have to fight again? Of course I am. All right, I'm gonna cut away. I might honestly even come back with another team entirely. This is crazy. All right, well, yeah, this is not going so well right now. We'll be right back. All right, we are back here. This is obviously a much better comp here. I'm not gonna lie, I did not think of bringing this before. I just got my own cell, but this should actually work very nicely. And this is actually going to be the first time I'm properly using my cell. I'm still working on his link levels, so we'll see how this goes. But let's jump in here. I did get him off the special the summon point Dokkan ticket, so I think this should go much better. But you know, obviously we'll see here. That's not okay. I don't like getting both the cells together. I suppose if I can get one of them to activate the revive, I guess. Okay, and then we just put hit Q in slot 1. Alright, that should work out pretty well. They have the huge amount of dodge, so... Yeah, let's try this. We'll get their build up. Yeah, I don't know. I think this should go much better. You know, I guess we'll see in just a moment here, you know, whether or not it will, but... I feel much better about this composition, so... Hopefully we can get the win now. You know, Before, it was not... That was a lot tougher than I thought it was going to be. I really thought the sort of initial compositions would work. But obviously, I mean, when we have like hit queues where they're like, they just ignore type disadvantage. And then like getting TN in like slot 2, we are going to start to do a lot more to Buu here. I mean, we got a health bar down already. And then obviously, Goku Black, you know, getting his supers. I mean, he lowers the defense, so as long as we just keep lowering the defense, you know, we take advantage of hit Q and see what like Cell is gonna do for us. I think we should do fairly well here. I mean, we're gonna see in just a moment. Okay, triple defense star. That's really nice. Yeah, Cell's revive. It's just as when he dies, right? I don't think there's any other. God damn. Yo, what the fuck? He got annihilated. Okay. Well, I don't like that. I guess we'll jump back in.
Let's do this.
Okay, well that's not. It's just okay, let me do this. I'll intentionally take a lot of damage here. And that way we can get the revive immediately. And just sort of like force it. I believe it's just Cell dying. Like there's no other like turn limit or anything. And it does give him a decent bit of stats, so could help.
I'm studying martial arts tournament. The Cell Game. I welcome any and all who think they can beat me. If you dare.
Okay, and then he creates the domain. And obviously we got the good new battle motion here. Yeah, it's just him dying immediately, so let me I can even use the actives, huh? I mean, I might as well. It gives the stat increase. Yeah, let me use the actives here.
I suppose that was a good enough warm-up.
Okay, we got that one in, and then let's pop this one. Now, Rose being a slot 7 is actually kind of rough here, but I mean, we'll see how it plays out. I don't know. I'll grab those, and we'll see how this goes. I think we're probably, yeah, okay. I was gonna say, him dying is probably for the best here, just to get the revive abilities. Okay, now Wait, we can... Oh, because it's a Majin Buu Saga enemy. Yeah, we gotta proc this immediately. Okay, now who should I have in slot 1 here? Kid Buu has the 70... Well, actually, it's... No, I've made this mistake before. It's based off other allies. So he only has 50% damage reduction here, I think. Yeah, honestly, probably TN is probably still the way I'd want to go. Shit. Well, hopefully I get lucky with the additional supers on Kid Buu. I probably could have played it better with the orbs. It would have been nice if my opening rotations also weren't pretty rough, right? But it's, you know, we'll make it. Yeah, double digits. I figured he'd probably do that if we had the we'd taken the hit first. I mean, because he does have the 75% damage reduction. However, obviously, I mean, he just gets so much stats when he gets the first hit, so. Okay, now, since we've been supered on TN, I think we should be fine for everyone else here. I guess we'll see. I don't really... Maybe I'll do, like, a rotation with, like, TN and hit 2. Because they actually both do want to be, like, slot 1, slot 2, huh? That could be kind of actually interesting. If I do that and then have the other rotation be Cell and Rose, that would probably actually work out very nicely. So I think that's probably what I'm going to do. And then if Rose, you know, obviously is supering first, he'll give the extra, you know, damage to Cell. So, yeah, I think this might actually work out very nicely. Let's see that revive buff. He gets this, and then he also... This Cell is getting this as well. So, even if he gets hit by a super at this point, I mean, we're practically immune. I mean, it's not... We didn't get the key, unfortunately, for... That's 5. Yeah, we couldn't really get the key for Rose there, but I can do this. And then we're going to have a lot of build-up for next turn. So that'll be pretty good. I suppose I should keep the other Cell on that other rotation. At least for next turn. Because that way we can just immediately get the domain again when this one runs out. 10 million. I mean, we don't have the Rose buff here, but obviously 10.8. I mean, he is 55%. I don't have his links maxed out. Like, we don't even have the good bosses here, I guess. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, he can do a lot more damage, like, if I have, like, the good bosses, for example, so... Okay. Yeah, I think we should be able to get the win here, honestly. I mean, we're not fully set up just yet, to be fair. We definitely need a little bit more setup. But we definitely, I feel like this is... I mean, maybe our opening rotation this time around might have gotten us screwed over, because Super Buu is going to be stacking his defense every turn. Obviously not the best for us. But I think we should be able to get this set up very nicely here. Honestly, it probably makes the most sense just to keep TN in slot 2 there. I feel like that's a little bit of a safer decision. And then Kid Buu at the end, we'll just do that. Okay. Yeah, I think this is going to go very well. I mean, it might take me a lot of turns to get the win, honestly. But as long as I just, like, keep flipping TN and then, like, hit God Goku back and forth, I think that actually should be a very, very powerful sort of setup. And we'll be able to get most of our damage between that rotation. And then, hopefully, you know, I can start to see some more damage from the... Okay, he took a little bit there. hopefully I can start to see some more damage coming from Rose and Cell, as long as I can actually, get the orbs to work out in my favor. Healed a health bar and a half. Yeah, this is genuinely gonna be. This is gonna be a lot of turns, isn't it? This is gonna be like a fucking turn 15 win. I feel, dude. Like, he just heals so much. And I mean, we have some defense lowering here, but we do not have like a lot, you know? I don't know. I'm not the most confident how this is about to turn out, quite frankly.
To bring about the justice I desired, I needed the perfect sympathizer as my ally.
In this timeline, there is no one who can stop us. We have all the power here.
The two of us alone.
I suppose if I use Zamasu, though, that could change things up quite a bit in my favor. Honestly, I might as well. Let's do it. Let me, I'll just grab those, I guess. Can't really do anything better. Use his active, that'll give me the extra damage, and then keep him in slot 2. We should get a lot of damage through that.
Bear witness as I show you the power of my divine light.
Age of Gentlemen.
That did nothing at all. What the fuck? I mean, to be fair, we didn't get to stack with Rose, but we should still do a lot with Zamasu, right? I do think so. And then obviously at this point, even without, well, actually, no, he probably has Big Bad Bosses actually here, because I do have some link doubles. But yeah, God damn it. I don't know, honestly. I'm starting to question how this is about to go. I'm just not doing any damage whatsoever. What the fuck? His defense is way too stacked up at this point. 55.4, okay. I mean, if we're throwing out numbers like that. Yeah, see, no, it definitely was the play to have Zamasu, 100%. And then, see, he even gets the defense lower. Next turn, we have Tien hit, and then Hitku, right? We should do a lot with that. And then obviously, I mean, we've already dealt with the Super this turn, so Super Easy A, Zamasu's going to be fine. I mean, honestly, and we'll see how next turn goes, I could probably win on turn 7. I think so. See, because now the domain's going up again immediately, right? And Tien's active. Can I use it this turn? Yeah, I can use it this turn. So I use it in slot 2. He was in slot 2 last time. And then I put him in slot 1. He has all his buffs. He should do a lot with that. And then hit and God Goku, obviously, in slot 2. I mean, well, slot 3 is where they get the huge amount of the additional super, but I need to get their attack built up. So yeah, let me do it this way.
Goes nothing. I'm aiming right for the stakes. Try beam.
Okay, yeah, that did quite a bit of damage. Obviously, the issue is, Super Buu has a lot of healing too. So I'm definitely still very much in the fight at this point. But as long as we can get a lot of damage with hitting God Goku, which I think we will. And obviously TN, yeah, TN's going to do a decent bit, 41 mil. We should be able to... maybe. I don't know, actually. Because, sure, these guys are going to do a decent bit, but I don't think we're going to have enough, like, HP shredded to. But we might have to come back around, like, for turn 8. Okay, well, 2 attacks total, that's not... Shit. I guess they got some build-up there. Yeah, this is not... God damn, Super Buu is so tanky when you have to do full fucking strength, huh? This guy is not dying. And he still has... Doesn't he max out on the defense build-up at turn 10? So, like, I'm not even... He's still building up. What the fuck? Obviously, we have a lot of damage through Zamasu next turn, but... I don't know. This one's definitely taking a bit. Okay, I'll do that. Let me grab these. Save all the Int Key Spears for hit Q next turn. I feel like that should work out pretty nicely. And... I mean, we'll do damage here. But yeah, we're definitely... I'm struggling to get the actually clear. Because this motherfucker's about to heal, like, all the damage I just did to him. Last turn. Damn near. Now, to be fair, you know, Zamasu here is obviously going to do quite a bit. But yeah, I mean, he's half again. What the fuck? I'm just going to need next turn to be very insane for hit Q. You see, this is the 35.7. I need, like, because it's super easy of Rosé not being there. And then also, doesn't Zamasu have some stuff at, like, higher key amounts? So I cannot really get to him. Fuck. I don't know. This one's looking pretty rough. I'm actually having to lock in against fucking Super Buu. He's actually making me lock in. Because I'm just... He heals so much. Okay, well, Kid Buu's actually... Good shit, Kid Buu. Kid Buu actually locked in for a moment there. See, I still have 4 health bars to go through, though. Ah. Alright, I need these guys to cook a chef meal here. Whether or not they're going to, I mean, I don't know, but they're gonna need to do some shit. I can't even use their active is the issue. Alright, well, let me get the full key there. And then he should hopefully be fine at the end. Alright, now they do have the dodge, so that they... Yeah, 32 mil, okay. I mean, this should do a lot. Hitku should do a lot here. Of course, I mean, we have the heal immediately after, but even Tien will do a decent bit. And then we'll get some more defense lowers from Super Easy or Rosé. But I'm struggling to... Fuck. Like, am I going to have to rotate them off? Because they get the additional super. I don't know. I cannot penetrate through his defenses. He's just way too tanky. What the fuck? I just need so much defense lowers, I guess. Like, if I don't... Like, I can't think of anything else. It's genuinely gonna be like a turn fucking 15 clear. This man is just eating everything I'm throwing at him. What the fuck? I keep getting him to 4... Ooh, goddamn. I keep getting him to 4 health bars, and then... Now, we actually have a very interesting scenario here. Or situation, rather. Now, see, Zamasu... Yeah, see, it's with 20 or more key. Fuck. I could get him 20 or more key, actually. Hold on, I'm gonna reset the turn. If I grab this, I can get it. Because we need that. We need it. I'll be right back. Okay. As long as I have Zamasu getting his, like, extra ability, obviously he's gonna heal a ton here. And he's gonna do a ton extra damage, because we're under 60%. The Cell is perfectly fine. Especially because obviously we, guaranteed. What? Well, hold on. He tanked that before. Wait, no way. Oh my god. Did I just fucking... I put the friend one, didn't I? That's the only thing that makes sense. I put the friend one! No! Fuck! I put the friend one in slot one. God damn it. That had to have been what happened there. I was not paying enough attention. Fuck. That's... This team can definitely do it, but... Fucking hell. A rainbow cell would help a lot, actually. Okay, well, let's jump back in.
All right,
We definitely have the right idea here. 100%. But it just... it takes a little bit to fully get it situated. But if I can get, the same sort of setups I had before with Tien, Hitku, and then I'll use the friend cell this time in Zamasu. That would work extremely well. Okay, well this was... I think what I do here is I just float Tien off, and then next turn I'll float Rose off. Let me do that. And if we die here, I mean, I want to die here, so good. But, I mean, if we don't, we do a lot of damage, so. Although, I mean, Cell specifically needs to die, to be fair. Okay, yeah, we should die here, right? We're under the threshold, so. yeah, okay. We don't need to worry about that. Okay, now hopefully Hitku can just like cook here. Cause I sure as hell need it. I don't like it if they see this is I need to do this. I gotta get a stack at least in for Rose. That 50% raise, or if I can even get another one. Maybe, we'll see. Will genuinely help me do so much more damage. It really will, especially for like Zamasu's active. I really need that. And now we have both the fucking cells with super easy. I'm not gonna lie, next rotation looks very, very scary. I don't know what to do about that. It has to be the friend cell getting supered or we're fucking dead. Yeah, because I feel like I was in a situation last time where I wasn't able to get like stacks in. And I used like Zamasu active too early. I'm gonna try holding on to Zamasu a little bit this time around, get some stacks in with Goku Black. And that way we should be able to do a lot more damage with him. Because if it gets to the point where this guy's fucking healing and healing and healing and like I can't get through that. Like it was, I mean, maybe with the friend cell, maybe the friend cell has a chance because the friend cell's random. But I just before it was not possible. So we'll see how this goes. See, and this is perfect. I mean, all the attacks are right there. He's not fully built up, obviously, but I think we should be fine. I'm going to do that just to be safe. Get him his orbs just to be safe. And we'll do that. Save the orbs for next turn. see, because okay, that's good. Because if the super was on super easy Rose, I mean, we've seen it could definitely get caught. I still did a bit of damage because we don't have big bosses here, but we're fine. 13 mil. Okay. I mean, this is a decent bit. I definitely need to be doing more than that, though. Well, I mean, to be fair, there's no... Actually, there's no links at all, is there? If there's... This is him without any links. Okay, wait, actually, we'll be doing a shit ton of damage once we get Goku Black over here. Yeah, okay. No, I definitely... I see the vision now. Yeah, the friend one is definitely the way. Mine was actually doing very well defensively. But I think the friend cell is definitely the way. Keep him on the rotation. Now this one being Rainbow. I get the extra damage, and then that way we'll hopefully be able to get the win. Honestly, we'll see. I might use Zamasu next turn. Because we will have, obviously, Goku Black, right? So he'll be in a much better position to, use the active and everything. And I think it could work out. Keep Tien in, I'll keep Tien slot 1. Keep Hit 2 slot 2. And I think we should be looking pretty good for this turn. I guess we'll see. I mean, we got 3.5 health bars down. This fucker heals so much, but even just like one stack from Rose, I think will be enough to turn the tide. Okay, so I need to do that. That's perfect. I'm scared. I'm scared that Kid Buu's about to die here, I'm not gonna lie. This is good. Honestly, I probably should have kept Tien. Oh, no, maybe not. Well, I mean, Hitku would be fine. What the fuck? That did a lot of damage. For post super? 29.5, okay. Yep. That's good. I mean, if I can get a situation... Well, actually, shit. No, that's perfect for us. Because we took enough damage. As long as... Okay, thanks for doing normals, guys. As long as Kid Buu doesn't get folded, I would like some supers here, buddy. No, super. Give me super. Additional super. Thank you. Thank you. As long as we enter next turn under 60%, I mean, Zamasu using the active turn, like, we'll actually do so much. Okay, yeah, no, we're safe. We should be good to go. Yeah, I mean, we got some end of turn healing or whatever, but yeah, no, we're good to do this. And this will do a lot. So he's at a little over 2.5 health bars right now. Popping this. What's he go to? Yeah. Goddamn. Okay. We're gonna do a ton of damage this turn. And he has big bosses and fierce battle here. So, and Zamasu has, I should have checked, but I mean, he has like all of his big links. Because we have super easy of Rose, or Zamasu, Goku, whatever the fuck he is. Planet slamming. Zamasu, Goku, whatever the hell, man. Right? Okay, well, I need to, can we crit? I definitely need to crit, so. We could do some damage. Yeah, see, the crits, we need, well, okay, normal. And additional normal. God damn it. 99.2. And this is mine. 55%. Fucking. Zamasu under the right circumstances can be crazy. Yeah, damn it. And then he's gonna heal all of it. I mean, we still... It's not like we're in a terrible situation, right? Because Zamasu Goku's gonna still do a decent bit. Not a lot. Well, and get the supers. Yeah, we're doing a decent bit. Not perfect, but when the defense lowers. Okay. We just need Tien to, like, popping Tien's active. I think we should win, actually. Obviously, I mean, the domain from Cell helps quite a bit. Yeah, I think Tien's active might do it here. Because we do have the buff from last turn. So let's pop this. Wait, I haven't used this guy's active yet. Okay, now we pop Tien. The fuck? Hey, Tien, you leave the damage at home, buddy? What was that shit? Oh my god. I expected to do a lot more than that. Fuck. Okay, well, now we're... I've played these games before, man. Fuck. I need my characters to give me really good luck. He just keeps fucking healing. I can't... I'm, like, doing the same amount of damage over and over and over again. Wait, no, we need to crit. Please. Fucking crit, man. This is... I need the crits. That's good. Because Tien will still do a decent bit this turn, and my Cell will do a little. A teeny tiny. You know, we don't have, like, big bosses, right? 45.7. I mean, it is going to be a defense lower as well. 2 health balls. See, the issue is, right, we're going to be starting the next turn out higher than what we started this one out at, right? Or his HP is going to, like, if that makes any sense. His HP is starting, well, honestly, it's more or less the same. It's going to be a little higher, but he still is higher, and that is an issue. Okay, where's the heal at? Of course. Okay, well, I can still get a lot of damage from Zamasu. And, I mean, if the Cell, you know, the friend Cell wants to crit, we'll still do a lot with Zamasu, mind you, because he does have his active skill buff. I mean, that doesn't go away. Obviously, we don't have a fair amount of his links now, and we don't have the extra 300% stats, but he'll still do a lot of damage. Okay, man, can we... Cell. You forget the crits at home? Thank you. Goddamn. I mean, it's possible I could kill this. It's possible. And the possibility essentially is... I don't know. I'd need Kid Buu to put the work in. Yeah, well, that's not critting. If that's not critting, then no way. See, now he's just... Okay, that critted. Can I get a triple crit turn, Kid Buu? Could you arrange that for me, buddy? Because if I can get that turn at 20.9, if I can get that turn, I mean, that does things for us. Or, you know, if Super Buu would ever not fucking heal immediately, that would also do things for us. God, dude, look at this. This is bullshit. I'm literally going to end the turn. Oh, wait. Bro. Oh shit. No. This could be it. Alright, hold on. If Hidden God Goku put the work in here, this could be it. Let's see. It should be it. It should be. But whether or not it's going to be, I mean, I don't know. They need to dodge this. Of course. Like, of course, man. Of course. Of course. You fucking bitches! Oh my god. This should not be this hard. This should not be this hard. What the fuck? Alright, I'm gonna cut away again. I'll be right back. What the fuck, man? Alright, we're back, and of course, 55% sell now. Let's jump in.
Let's do this.
Let's not. Okay, hold on. If I can get like Rose, turn 1. Turn 1 Rose, please.
All right, let's do this.
Yes. And then hit Q slot 3, that's good. Because they do extra damage, obviously. Honestly, what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna say fuck Cell's Revive. And I'm just gonna try to go for as much damage as I can immediately. Like, if I get Cell's Revive, cool. I can try going for like turn 3 or something, I don't know. But right now, what I desperately need is just to do a shit ton of damage before this guy starts building up. Because once he starts building up, apparently I just can't fucking do shit to him. But, you know, because especially, you know, Rose does have that 60% buff to allies damage. So we should be able to do a lot here. You know, if I try just like Blitzkrieg, I think that might be the way to go. I mean, I don't know, obviously. We'll have to see. See, that did it about half a health bar, and it wasn't a fucking crit. And then, of course, the guaranteed additional fails the great chance to be a super, and that crits, right? Because why the fuck not, huh, Rose? God damn it, dude. I'm actually, like, I'm getting obliterated. This Super Buu fight, the strength mission, this is fucked. This is actually so tough. What the hell? Because I just can't. My characters are not doing what they need to do. They just aren't. And the attempt before, sure, I could have put Tien slot 1. He would have been fine. That wasn't the issue. These guys have a shit ton of dodge in slot 1, so I thought they would have been fine. And Tien wouldn't have killed. If Tien didn't kill, then I just would have been in the same fucking situation, right? So they actually had a very, very decent chance to kill. It just, of course, the one time I need them to perform, they choose not to. How far and a half. Come on, man. I need to do more damage than that. Shit. Let me do this. And I'll just go for as much like defense lowers as possible, I guess. And that way, next turn, we will do a decent bit extra damage. Like, I don't know. This, you know, these initial turns, he doesn't have the heal. But, like, I need to build up. So it doesn't really matter. This is fucked. This is so fucked. I'm actually really... I did not think this was going to be this hard. Like, I thought the Hybrid Saiyan one could have been difficult, but no, that was actually piss easy. This one, on the other hand, I was like, oh yeah, I get to have, like, Tag Blue Goku and, like, you know, Goku Black and everything, and oh, this one's going to be piss easy. Even if it is type disadvantage. Nope. And of course the Super's on... He should be... We're alive. I wouldn't use the word fine, but we're alive. So there's that, I guess. Fucking hell. I don't know. I don't know what to do here. Should I try going for Cell's Revive next turn? I feel like maybe that's what I should do. It's just the issue with going, because then I lose an opportunity to stack with Rose. Although, the Zamasu turn needs to... Yeah, I think I gotta go for it. And if somehow we live, let me just do that, I guess. Just to be a little safe here. Where's the super at? Okay, that's good. Alright, yeah, Cell's dead. We get the revive, and then we got shit to figure out.
I'm warning you, I won't fall for the same trick twice.
Okay, now I guess we just keep this exactly like this. And is there a... Yes, I can. Because if I just grab this one orb here, we'll get more defense lowers. I just need as much defense lowers as possible, I guess. I can't really think of anything else at this point. I don't know. This is not going so well. This has taken a lot longer than I thought it would have, like, ever. I'm actually having to fucking lock in on Super Buu. Seriously, serious Super Buu. Bro is actually fucking serious, I guess. God damn. What the hell? Man just does not quit. See, I only got half a health bar. Or a health bar and a half, rather. This is not enough damage. Now, sure, yeah, see, we got... Oh, okay. My TN actually got an additional super. That's actually really huge. I have like a 3 silver addition on him. Okay. That actually helps us out quite a bit. Because he has the defense lower, right? And then this super easy Zamasu character, you know, gets more defense lowering. So we'll look a decent bit better here. Has Super Buu supered yet? Fuck, I got it. I knew it. Okay, well, we're actually barely alive, which helps for Zamasu. So, you know what? I'll take it. Okay, let me do that. And then obviously we just tag over. Pop the active. $58. Okay, we can get most of our key here. Yeah, I just need to, like, hope and pray, I guess, that we can actually get lucky with TN. I don't know. This is... Fuck. I mean, Zamasu has his extra stats this turn. So, I mean, we have that going for us. But it's still not going to be enough. I'm actually getting a lot of crits with my Cell, thankfully. That's really good. I mean, we're not doing a lot of damage, but every crit, it's certainly, you know, it's helping. Nearly 4 health bars. Now, Zamasu is going to 65.4. Yeah, not having... I should have waited, honestly. Because not having Super Easy Rose really puts a big... Like, his damage goes way down. We still have 4 health bars down, at least. Or, we're down to 4 health bars, rather. We have TN's active if the fucker ever wants to crit on it. Or just in general do a lot of damage. We'll see, though. Okay, I mean, we'll get down to like 3.5 here. The issue is Super Buu is gonna fucking kill it. Probably. I mean, it's just, if I get really, really lucky with TN, we could win. Or just like with the super placement in general. Although now we don't have That's not good. Okay, I think what I do here is this, actually. Because at least the next turn, I will, I'll have the active up. We gotta take this one on the chin here. This one's, because I need, or not the active, the cell domain. Cell's domain is not up. I need Cell's domain to be up, so we'll take a turn of stack, get the slot 1 stack, and then next turn we use the active in slot 2, and then we keep them in slot 2 as well, and that should help us do a lot more damage with the active skill, and then obviously we get one more turn extra of stacking. But yeah, this is not going so well at all. The only thing I can think of is like taking a decent bit of damage so I can get the active skill to proc on Hit and God Goku, but I just like I guess if I waited to use Zamasu's thing, you know, then I could have used their active. But I don't know. 6.6. Yeah, this guy's not built up. Kid Buu, huh? Kid Buu, I need you to be chill, okay, buddy? I need you to be perfectly fine there. 9.9. He just heals so much. He heals so much. Like, who else do I bring here? Like, I don't... I feel like the comp I have is very nice for this. I'm not doing damage. At all. So let me go for that. And then we grab those. And we'll see what the cards hold for us, I guess. He just heals so fucking much, man. Fuck you, Super Buu. Stop healing, you rat bastard. Oh my god. I cannot damage him. This is bullshit. This is so rough. Like, I'll do damage with Zamasu. It's not going to be a lot, though. To make up for, like, what he healed. Like, I don't think so. 62, I guess. I mean, maybe. Okay, we crit on that. Do we crit on this one? Okay, well, we actually double crit for once. Okay, well, maybe there's a chance. Maybe. Well, yeah, I need this guy to give me supers, not normals. Because Tien's active skill in slot 2 should do a lot of damage next turn. Yeah, I mean, there might be a way. I mean, if Tien will have the domain up, 2.5 health bars to go here. It depends on where the heal is. What slot is the healer? Please be after attacking. Solo. See, now I'm in it, like... Okay. I'll play it out. Obviously, there's nothing else I can do. That feels like such a slap in the face. It really does. Fucking hell, man. Okay, like if Hit and God Goku give me a really good turn, right? Because Tien's gonna do a lot of damage. He does have a slot 1 build up still, obviously. No, we need to crit. You fuckers. When I say really good turn, do I mean 1 super, no crit? Normal, no crit? Man, what the fuck? Like, it's endless, man. Can these rat bastards do their fucking job? Fuck. I just keep getting to the same fucking goalpost of no. God damn it. I need a fucking turn where Super Buu is healing after. Because even if I have to fucking tag to Rose, right? I could probably kill. If I have to tag to Rose, I could probably kill. But it just has to be one of these. Okay. No, this is actually huge. Finally. I finally got lucky. That should be GG. There's no reason I should not kill here. He literally has barely over a health bar. I win. There's no way I don't. Because Zamasu has the double super. And Cell, I mean, if the fucker wants to crit, would be nice, but you know, Cell is going to get us a C. We're under a health bar. There's no way. We win. Fucking hell. I mean, how long did this fucking take? Like an hour and a half? Well, not on Super Buu specifically. Well, I guess we're fighting Super Buu the whole time, but not on the strength mission specifically, but it is damn near an hour and a half or something. Maybe even a little longer. I mean, I've cut away several times. I mean, my whew, that took way too long. God damn. Fuck. that was tough. All right. Well, there we go. I already collected the 3 stones here. Go to the limited time missions. That, Jesus Christ. We did it! Woohoo! We get our pink orbs, which obviously I need those. I mean, the sticker's cool, but I don't really use them too often. And the 2 stones. There we go. We're done. This one was a lot longer than I thought it was going to be. I'm ending this one here. Thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Take care.